All right, in this video we're going to look at the half angle identities, except this time we're going to look at a given right triangle trigonometry. So we are going to utilize all of the same principles that we have in terms of our half angle identities, except this time we're going to solve for the right triangle and utilize that triangle to solve our half angle identity. So let's jump straight into our example here. Given that sine of theta equals 3 over 5 and 0 is less than or equal to theta, which is less than or equal to 90, find the half angle of cosine. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my triangle so that my angle is in quadrant 1, and I have the sine of theta, which tells me I have the opposite over hypotenuse. And if we know anything about Pythagorean triples, we know that this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So my missing side here is going to be 4. And so now, if I want to find the cosine, the half angle of cosine, I am going to utilize this formula here. So I have 1 plus the cosine of theta divided by 2. And we're going to plug in cosine into our problem. So cosine is the adjacent side over hypotenuse. And we're going to just continue simplifying. So I'm going to turn that 1 into a 5 over 5 plus 4 over 5 over 2. And that's going to wind up giving me 9 over 5 over 2. And then at this point, we're going to keep it, switch it, and flip it. So we keep 9 over 5, switch the division to multiplication, and we're going to flip 2 over 1 to 1 over 2. And that gives me 9 over 10. Go ahead and simplify. At this point, we can rewrite this as the square root of 9 over the square root of 10, which gives me 3 over square root of 10. I can't have a radical in my denominator, so we're going to rationalize here by multiplying the top and bottom by the square root of 10. That gives me 3 square root of 10 over square root 10 times square root 10 gives me square root of 100, which simplifies to give me 10. And that is our answer. Now, what if we said find the half angle of sine? Well, if I wanted to find the half angle of sine, I'm going to utilize the exact same method, except we're going to use our half angle for sine, where it's 1 minus the cosine of theta over 2. So I have 1 minus 4 over 5 over 2, which becomes 5 over 5 minus 4 over 5 over 2, which gives me 1 over 5 over 2. We're going to keep that, switch it, and flip it again so that I have 1/5 times 1 over 2, which gives me the square root of 1 over 10, which winds up being the square root of 1 over the square root of 10, which is 1 over root 10. And through rationalizing, we get an answer of square root 10 over 10. And that's our sine half angle. And finally, using our two answers here, what if we said find the half angle of tangent? Well, then I can just do the sine half angle divided by the cosine half angle, and we can just simplify. Well, those are going to cancel, giving me root 10 over 3 root 10, and then we can see that those root 10s are going to cancel, giving me 1/3. And we're done. So I hope this video helped you figure out how you can take the half angle of sine, cosine, and use them to find the half angle of tangent given right triangle trigonometry. So thanks for checking out the video. See you next time.